Paying taxes supports a lot of the benefits we enjoy in the US, but if you're like most people, you don't relish having to figure out and pay your taxes each year. Having to pay for an accountant or tax app to handle the process makes it even less appealing. The good news is that you have options to file both your federal and state returns without paying a cent. So how do you get started with filing your taxes for free? One option is to download the official IRS and state forms, fill everything out by hand, and mail in your return. It's often possible to complete and submit these forms online as well. This path is best for people with a simple financial situation, some knowledge of tax requirements, or a friend who knows this stuff. You should also check if you qualify for the IRS Free File program. For this, the IRS partners with third-party tax software providers, including 3 that we review: Free Tax USA, TaxAct, and TaxSlayer. The Free File program works for both federal and state returns. You must start your return on the IRS's site to take advantage of this program. Another free option is the IRS's Direct File program for federal returns. It's available in 25 states, but you need to have only typical income sources to qualify. If you need to file a state return after you complete your federal one, Direct File can point you to a free state-supported service. If you don't want to go through the IRS, you have other options. Cash App Taxes is the only service we tested that allows you to file both your federal and state returns at no cost. It supports most major forms and schedules. It has a slick interface on both desktop and mobile, and even includes guidance for sole proprietors, but it doesn't offer expert tax support or in-depth resources as paid alternatives do. Free Tax USA lets you file your federal return free and charges a reasonable $14.99 for each state return. It does a better job with support than Cash App Taxes, and it lets you work with every form and schedule. You still give up a bit of usability compared with pricier tax software, but it's absolutely capable of handling your tax returns. Finally, services that usually cost more, like H&R Block and TurboTax, offer free versions for eligible filers. But if you don't meet the requirements, those services will gladly upsell you to one of their paid versions, which cover more complex tax situations. For more tax coverage and full reviews of the services I mentioned here, head to PCMag.com and stay tuned for additional tax help articles from us.